Hey everyone, how are you guys? Joe Perez from Flipping Unleashed, and we're going to talk about my favorite subject today, making money on real estate flips. I made $500,000 on one flip over here in Southern California in Huntington Beach property near the water. This home had a ton of fire damage. We bought it. We were able to take this beast of a home and in a few short months transformed it to a gem. Put it on the market and things sold freaking well, and we commanded the highest value for it. I'm going to be releasing videos in segments. I'd love for you guys to subscribe, turn on notifications, because I want you to see it, and I want you to see an actual real life example and learn from it, because it's going to be some really cool informational stuff. So subscribe, like it, send me some feedback and comments, and I'd love to hear how you guys feel about it. Thanks. All right, so we haven't been here in a few weeks. Let's see how much everything's improved. Hopefully a lot. This is all the same from last time. As you can see, we tore out all the gunk from before. We're gonna put new sod, all new landscape. Let's see what the inside looks like. So, if you notice, we actually have the raw framework of an actual kitchen. Are you hungry? So last time, if you guys remember, I don't believe the cabinets were in. I don't believe the countertops were in. I really like the setup. I like how it looks. One of the challenges that we had was deciding how far out to put this island. Now on one hand, if you look over here, there's a really big space, and we had to decide how much space we wanted. Because when you push this cabinet out, the island, it basically becomes part of the kitchen. And we decided not to push it out too far in favor of having a big living room, because afterwards we got to stage the place. We got to find a concept, figure out where we're going to put the TV, where we're going to put the sofas, the coffee tables, love seats, and all that. But for right now, this looks really good. These are my preferred countertops. I like them. They have a certain amount of neutrality and design to them. We made sure to put a lot of glass in here. This looks really good after you stage the place, and I find the stagers like to put a lot of blue things in here, blue plates and blue glasses and so forth, champagne glasses, things like that. It really stands out. I like the feel. For the size of this home is only about 1,400 square feet, and if you look around, it's a pretty good, I mean, you start over here, it's a pretty good sized kitchen. I mean, your fridge is going to be over here, and I mean, look how much space I have to move around and maneuver over here. This island right here, this will easily seat 3 or 4 people. You have all this working counter space over here. So people love this. This kitchen is disproportionately large for the size of at home. In other words, people are going to see increased value with that. And that's what we want in life, is value, right? And over here, we're going to put the drop-in stove. And we're going to have a nice little vent hood over here, so you won't have this ugly pipe. And then when we put the backsplash in, we're going to tile it up to here, all the way to there. So it's looking good. This window, either we'll paint it, we'll clean it up, replace it, but there's no way I'm going to leave it looking like that. And we have some really cool ideas. Stay tuned for what we're going to put on that wall, so you don't feel like when you're washing dishes, you're in a freaking asylum and you've been punished because you're staring at a wall all the time. Let's see how the bedrooms are coming along. And as you can see, I put in these 2 glass doors. I love this style of door a lot. Rooms are always basic in the sense that you paint them, you put in your new baseboards, make sure your windows look nice, your closet doors, mirrored. I love mirrored closet doors, it always makes everything look larger. And I'm happy to see how this window looks. It looks almost new. I don't know if you remember or not, but this home had significant fire damage, and it was really unique because the fire emanated from an electrical issue. There was nobody home. So the fire burnt for hours and there was smoke in here. So your largest damage, this fire, wasn't from actual flames destroying things. The most consequential damage came from all the smoke everywhere. The smoke penetrated the walls, doors, everything. And a lot of these things were actually black, you know? So it's nice to see that we're able to restore these things. Let's take a look at the other areas of the house. Let's go to my favorite, the master. I think besides the kitchen, it's masters that also really sell the place also. So that's the cabinet that's going to go in there. And When we go into the bathroom, I'll show you that cabinet is going to go on this wall right here. And I'm really a stickler on giving a his and hers. I just think couples really need that. They'll appreciate the value of it. Last thing you want to do in the morning is fight with your significant other for elbow space, you know, on the sink and the counter and things like that. So you can see all the paint. There's still some patching and stuff. Let's see what the bathrooms look like. The new vanity is going to go here. The his and hers will be there. We'll put a nice mirror and everything. And then over here, you can see that there's some of the plumbing work already, and they probably left it open for the city inspector to see it. And my understanding is we already passed, so we're good to go with respects to that. They'll start sealing it, and afterwards we'll start working on making a masterpiece of a shower. Now let's go outside. That's the one that I'm worried about. How are you, Josh? How are you guys? So, as you notice, when you're inside, you don't hear the sound, but very clearly out here, you can hear it. So look, you're always stuck with something. So we got rid of the dead cypress trees, but the landscaper replaced them with that. That, in my opinion, that looks horrible. It doesn't look symmetric in the sense that you've got these, I don't know, 25-foot cypress trees on either side, and then these small little thin ones here. And the big problem is that it's opened up a space that, I don't know what the space is, about 12 feet of natural sound barriers. So now, if you notice, I gotta talk louder now because all this sound's coming in. This business is purely about solving problems, really. You have to find ways to overcome issues to find the deal. You have to invest a lot of emotional and physical energy with the homeowner and work with them and talk to them and come up with a plan, a program that makes most sense to them. And you have to also recognize why the property is distressed. There's probably some legal issues. There's death, disease, divorce, depression, drugs, whatever. There's always some outstanding issues. There's always issues with creditors, the right documentation. So you have to find ways to overcome all those issues. Then you buy the home, right? Then you have to overcome all those issues to close escrow. And after you've done all that, well, then what's left? Well, you still have to overcome the issues now of fixing the home. You're inheriting a home with all kinds of unknowns. And you know, homes that are 50, 60, 70, 80 years old, they're always going to have issues that need to be addressed. So you go through and you do all those things, you have to work on all those things, and you have to find creative solutions. Well, this is no different. This is what I think we're going to do. So over here, and in that spot over there, where all those 4 trees are, that's completely unacceptable. This is a nice area in Huntington Beach. We're not too far from the water. This looks like crap. Get out of something what you put into it. If you put in crap, you're gonna get crap. If I don't fix this problem, this is about a $50,000 hit to the sales value, okay? So we're gonna fix it. We're gonna put a really nice water feature right over here. And we're gonna make sure that it's multi-tiered, meaning that there's bowls or levels, 2, 3, 4. And the reason is the more the water falls, every tier the water falls into creates more noise. And we want to see how much that noise is going to drown out over there. We're going to do the same thing over here. We're probably going to go with a Zen garden type feel. And it's okay to have multiple fountains. So stay tuned, because in the next one, hopefully we've started with the water features, we started the installation, and I think you guys are going to be really excited to see how you transform this concrete jungle into a beautiful Zen-like water-filled paradise. Okay, so we'll see you guys next time.